Hi everyone, my name is Anna Anders, humbly here on this September 23rd, 2017. Just wanted to give a little shout out to you folks. I'm going to back it up a little bit, but wanted to give you a shout out and say hello everyone on Facebook, CIA book. But before I get started talking, let me do the third step prayer. The third step prayer out of the 12-step rooms. So, after a moment of silence for all the sick and suffering on the planet, for everyone everywhere, for all families everywhere, no exceptions, I'm going to recite this. I think I'm going to do the serenity prayer and then the third step prayer. So, let's do this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Aho esquale kuna'a. And then the third step prayer. God, I offer myself to thee to build with me and to do with me as thou wilt. Relieve me of the bondage of sick and suffering selves, so I may better do thy will. Please take away thy difficulties so that victory over them all may bear witness to those I can help of thy power, of thy love, of thy way of life. May I do thy will always. Amen, and thanks be to God in the most highest. The third step prayer, it says, relieve me of the bondage of the sick and suffering self. But what I have to say for myself, to make myself feel spiritually comforted, is to say selves, because people, I'm out here doing my 12-step work, spiritually speaking, but I'm surrounded by people that aren't in the 12-step rooms. So, and that's okay, but it's okay to a point, but it's not okay because people want to play games. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, it's just, how do I say this? The apple don't fall far from the tree, folks, the sacred family trees. So we got, every family tree has drama queens and drama kings and blah, 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 and we know it. And we're only as sick as our secrets, and we know that too. So, but anyhow, in the meantime, this Grandma Anna wanted to give a shout out. This Grandma Anna activist, peace activist, because I'm for peace on the planet. Who wouldn't be, right? I mean, I don't think, I don't want my family being blown up, and I don't think anybody else wants their families being blown up. So, over fabricated Illuminati boogeymen that have been, how do I say this? Manifested and co-created by the corrupt ones, by the hidden hands. See, the hidden hands? The Illuminati people, they like the HH, by the way, the letters HH, and they use their hidden hands to manipulate things behind the scenes, behind their tripods, behind their cameras, lights, camera, and action. They're all into it. So, and I'm going to suggest something here today. Google and YouTube weather warfare, learn about HARP technology, learn about Gwen towers, learn, because it's a fact of our lives. And so all those storm patterns, if you follow them directly, it's real simple, people. Realize with your real brain and your real eyes the real Illuminati lies. So what I want to say is this. The island of Puerto Rico, that was in direct alignment with Florida and all that. There's that island and all in that area. So people, when they set up these cell phone towers, which you think are cell phone towers only, they're not. They're Gwen towers, and they set them up kind of like tripods. They set them up, and then these towers have these cell phone components on it. Maybe like 5% of that is cell phone components. The other 95% is microwave technology. Just like the microwave in your kitchen. So if you take that microwave in your kitchen and you put a piece of frozen something in there, it's going to thaw out. And if you keep hitting it and hitting it again to keep heating it up, it's going to burn and it's going to get hot, ain't it? It's going to get real hot. So when it gets hot in the desert, on the desert floors, people know that they got the microwave technology amped up, okay? I'm humbly Anna Anders on this YouTube channel. I'm not playing, and I'm just saying. So, and the same goes with temperatures being really cold and extremely cold to the point that they break your pipes. And, weather, snowstorms and all that. So people, if you're sleeping, watch this. If you're sleeping politically, is it my fault? No. It's not my fault I've been doing my homework. I haven't been getting my nails done. I don't go to worry about what's the next fashion trending statement. I don't worry about that crap. Yeah, I do wear a little bit of, I don't know, just some humble jewelry every now and again for myself that has like spiritual meaning to me, for me, and to empower me as the woman on the planet today, but that's about it. So what I want to say, I have a lot to say actually. I haven't touched base with you guys in a while, and I do have a lot to say. But mainly chiefly I'm concerned about the weather warfare that's going on. And it's quite a lot. So this microwave technology, EMP, Google and YouTube and learn about EMP, can actually create an earthquake. So that's exactly what happened in Haiti. Okay, that's exactly what happened just recently in Mexico City. So they're using EMP technology to devastate people's lives. And also, let me refer back in the last couple years here to near India. They had a devastating, and I could pull up the videos on that. They had a devastating earthquake. It was right near Nepal and all that, and India. So, you know, when you're not playing the rich man's trick, see, the Illuminati trick, Illuminati ones, the purple mafias, they get pissed and they play some games and they throw some aims. They get pissed, they play some games, and they throw some aims at people. Like they threw at us on 9/11/01, and then they threw again at us at Oklahoma City bombing, and so that's what we got. It's all a rich man's trick. And who's in bed with all that shit? The corrupt Queen of England, the corrupt Illuminati Pope, okay? I have a quick question for the Pope. Why is it Jesus was born in the Middle East? Why didn't they build the, I don't know, why didn't they put the Pope over there in the Middle East? I don't understand that. So, but it all roads lead to Rome, like they say. So when in Rome, do as the Romans do, except for if they're Illuminati, then you don't want to do as the Romans do. You want to expose those guys. So, and I'm talking, go back to Pope John Paul II, because Pope John Paul I got poisoned because he would not switch the banking of the Catholic Church to, he wouldn't switch it to for-profit status. So, and Jerzy Kluger and Pope John Paul II grew up together, and yeah, so the Illuminati swooped him in and put him into power play. And so that's how corrupt Illuminati Israel was established as well. I'm humbly Anna Anders on this YouTube channel, and I have so much to say. Oh, back to this week. So what I want to say is this. I went to medical appointment. I didn't know we'd go to it last week for Carrie. She had to go in for her tooth. She was having some work done on her tooth, and she's been in extreme pain with her tooth and her jaw and all that. And so I had to go kind of to advocate for my other half. As a matter of fact, the dentist must have felt intimidated a little bit because he was like, "Who are you?" You know, and he's got his wedding band on, and I'm like, "Well, who are you?" I'm her other half. So I directly told him, I'm her other half. So is it okay that I'm concerned that she's been in pain and this is not resolving itself? Because she didn't come here with symptoms. She came here asymptomatically. Asymptomatically means without symptoms, folks. And yes, I do know my medical terminology. And speaking of that, so a few things manifested, and there was an opportunity, carpe diem, to seize the moment to do an activist stunt in the cafeteria. So Grandma Anna did, because there was a group of people standing, or not standing, sitting, talking, and having a conference. So I seized the moment with that, because that's the way the activist rolls. A real, genuine activist. So that was that situation, and I'm going to admit that. I'm also going to admit that I spotted in corrupt Illuminati Metro Health Medical Center, their corridors and their hallways, a symbol of Illuminati. Look at the floors at Metro Health Medical Center, and you are going to see the symbolism of the Illuminati ones. And I can't wait to get a picture of that, because that is like a major find that I found. Also, they have a symbol of the triangle, Illuminati symbolism with their Illuminati expression of professionalism, if you want to say that. That I took a picture of that, and I have to upload that to Facebook as well. And I say Facebook because everything is a rich man's trick. And yes, Kanye West tried to tell us Google ain't real, Facebook ain't real, YouTube ain't real, and Yahoo ain't real. So Kanye knows, because when you have a little bit of dough, you can do some research. So on his concert tour in California, and he had it lined up for the United States with his handlers, hidden handlers, hidden hands of Illuminati. He was supposed to do a concert tour, but what unfortunately for Kanye West, he started talking a little too much at that concert. He went on a political rant rather than singing, the Jingle Bell tunes that the hidden hands want people to sing. See, if you're a creative artist, you cannot put your art out here musically or artistically, because they want to control and dominate you and have you sign that Illuminati contract. See, the word contract is a con job by the con men. So when you sign that Illuminati hidden hands contract, you're in. You're either all in, and they'll play with you. They'll play with you, and if you don't play their game, you'll end up with a black eye. Looks like they do the left eyes too. I just kind of noticed a little pattern going on lately with some of these guys. So yeah, when you don't play their games, they come to visit you. And it's not pretty. So yeah, and that's what happens. And if you don't play their games, you end up like Whitney Houston. You end up like Michael J. You end up like, should I go on? MLK, JFK? Should I go on and on, people? How many more JFKs and MLKs and Malcolms do you need, people? Now let's get it together. This country is under occupation by the Illuminati, Purple Mafia, Zog, Z-O-G, I did not stutter, Zog infestation, Zionist occupied government, and it goes all the way back to Pope John Paul II. I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. I got so much more to say, but basically I want to say God bless all the people in the storm's way of weather warfare from the corrupt Illuminati ones. And everything these days, folks, is under the Illuminati industries and veil, corporately speaking. So the hidden hands have been very busy. HH, they like the letters HH. So Heather, I think it was in that protesting, knocking over the statues, Heather Heyer had to die, HHC. And then the storm, Hurricane Harvey, okay? And remember, folks, the Illuminati also created the fake Federal Reserve Bank on Jekyll Island. Jekyll Island, see, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Holly Weird put out that movie. So Jekyll Island is right below Hilton Head. HH again, Hilton Hotels, HH again. Look for the HHs out in our world today, and you will wake up in an Illuminati kind of way. I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. One more shout out. At my visit over there at Metro Health Illuminati Hospital, I noticed that they bulldozed a factual and actual, I want to call it an architectural, it should have had presence. The Illuminati should have turned it into a museum. It was the School of Nursing there. The School of Nursing got bulldozed by the bullshitters. And I want to say this because my aunt Mary Anders, through marriage, was the director. She was the Don, D-O-N, director of nursing school over there for 30 years. For the entire time, pretty much, that the School of Nursing was open. So I'm humbly Anna Anders on this YouTube channel. The Illuminati loves, the Illuminati ones, Purple Mafia, they love to knock down facts. And they love to resurrect their fiction. Here's what I got for their fiction. Okay, you can have that for your fiction. Corrupt Illuminati, Purple Mafia. And I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how young you are. You're going to get that from Grandma Ann and then some of this. Okay? Some of this. So take this, because I'm a peace activist. No disrespect to no one, nowhere. But if you got drama for me, you better be ready. You better be ready, because my higher power is not a lower power. My higher power is, my God, I don't even want, when I say my higher power, I'm thinking of the Grand Canyon is massive. That's all I want to say to you. I got to go. I got to roll. I got some errands to do. I got to get a spare tire for my car and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to work on these little goals that I got to get done. Been a little busy. Busy dizzy for an aging grandma here. And what else do I want to say? I was looking forward to my grandchildren coming over tonight and having a sleepover and all kinds of fun stuff. But it's manifesting with my grandson, so I get them all to myself. But I really wanted the girls to be here with us too, because we always have a blast. But that's okay. Grandma's going to work on acceptance with that and focus on my grandson, because he needs Grandma Anna's energy. Okay? And on that note, I'm going to look forward to my Thawa son, little man, warrior, who's coming over to see his grandma today. Okay, his Soso. That's how you say it in Hopi. All right, I got to go. You guys have a great time today. Peace out on the planet. And know that I do activism work every day, 24/7, 365. For as long as I'm going to be alive, I will be doing my activism work publicly every chance I get. I will be waking and trying to shake people up, to wake them up, because we need to wake up. And we need to clean up the corruption and the disruption of human life and human values, as we can see so plainly on that Illuminati TV. That's it. Don't let them manipulate you, and I don't want to be manipulated either. I got to go. I think a tire man's calling me for my car. Okay, bye.